Hello and welcome back to Japan. We are continuing with our goal of increasing our piety to the point where we can actually create a new religion which we can have live on after we have finished playing the game in the observation mode epilogue thing that we're going to do. But we have done our pilgrimage and we didn't really earn very much. And we are looking for other options. And in here we do have another option which they added which is very, very good. Funerals. Funerals are actually fantastic ways to earn piety. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hold a funeral. I'm going to hold it over here in a holy site and temple. Get rid of these. Which person are we going to hold a funeral for? How about my half-sister? Our goal here is to mourn, which is demonstrating piety. We'd like to go for this. In terms of guests, I don't know. Really what I want in here, right? I was just thinking what I want in this screen. I want something in here that lets you say, actually, only invite people whose travel time is less than X amount of days. I think that would be great in the screen. But they don't have that, so for now we're just going to do this. Echoing horns. These people are calling for help. We can help them. We can pick the bodies clean. We can send one person to save them, or it's not our battle. We will pick the bodies clean, because I want money. Right. We've arrived here. Now, it's 5 months till it begins, but it's not really 5 months till it begins. Hey, our second son has finished their education, and they're a fortune builder, as was our first son. Okay. Second son, you are going to marry... How about, how about we go for inheritable traits for you? Do you actually have any? You do. Perfect. Inheritable traits. Let's go for the marriage court filter. There we go. With an inheritable traits thing there. We can have him marry our lover. That feels a little too weird for me. You're going to marry my niece here instead. Which is obviously less weird. Right. Lover's pox for our lover here. As it was with all the others. Okay. Right. Carrying on. But yeah, it's not going to take this long. It's only going to take until all the guests arrive, which shouldn't, you know, be that long. We'll see, though. We'll see. I've inherited Owari. Oh, and I got a thing. The sheep tapestry, which is apparently a trinket. I'm going to destroy it for 25 gold. And then Owari here, which is Nakashima, I'm going to give to this sibling here, who left my court a while ago, apparently. Yeah, you're going to get that one. Wonderful. Oh, and he's Yamato as well, so we're getting Yamato cultural acceptance for doing that. Right. Cool. Do that, and then back here. From dust. Do I spend the money to recover here? Yes, because I want the development growth to go up in those areas, because they're all Izumo areas. Right, this will begin very soon. And it has now begun. One of the greats. Let's see here. We're basically going to pick whichever option has high piety, so we're going to speak a quiet prayer here. Somebody's trying to murder me, or at least somebody was. We've discovered the scheme. What are we going to do here? Probably gain a little bit more piety. Yep. A moment to mourn will remain strong, gain more piety. New stewardship perk. I'm going to go for probably war profiteer, because that way if I go to war I can actually afford it. Which we should do soon, by the way. We should definitely do that soon. I am going to mourn in my own way and gain more piety. You gain huge amounts of piety for doing a funeral. Here I'll remember in my own way and gain more piety. It's all fine. And then we will give her a quiet bow and part and get more piety. We then see her and we get 600 piety for doing this. That's it. Yeah, actually I think that's by far, that was so much better than our pilgrimage. Oh, we just had a hybrid culture. But yeah, oh, that's not any cultures that are related to us. Okay. But yeah, that's so much better than pilgrimages. They did nerf pilgrimages a while ago because it was giving too much piety. I think it was too easy to get the pilgrim trait. I get the feeling they might have to do that with funerals because they're also very, very good. Unless they just want you to have an easy way of getting piety, which is possible. You can only hold a funeral every 5 years. Okay, cool. Enjoying a grand tournament. Well, there might be piety opportunities at that as well, actually. Oh, I don't think there's any cooldown on pilgrimage, is there? Huh. Yeah, let's go to the grand tournament. It's right here, so we can go. Wonderful. So we turn up, and then we're just going to go to the temple. And I'm going to say, find inner peace and gain some piety. Qualifying for both tournaments. It should be good to qualify for both of them. Is it? There's a way of actually seeing how good you are in these, right? Oh, it's down here. Yeah. So my wit aptitude is actually bad, but we're still going to qualify by a mile, so yeah, it's okay. Tourney grounds. Let's go for some extra falconer experience. In 20 days we can go here. Let's go. There I'm in some crypts, and I'll say that'll be me soon and gain some more piety. I am ready for the board game contest. I'm not going to sabotage anyone. Tabletop tantrum. For this one, we're not going to let him surrender to us, because if he surrenders to us, then it can break. So I'm instead going to say, let's go back a few moves. And then I'm going to go for this one. Learning. I failed the... I didn't win the board game after letting him play... play on for a few moves back. Oh no, I got knocked out. Okay, well... Ooh, my money's oh, actually, it might be on you. Yeah, let's see. I think my money's on this guy, because I think that the High Marshal will actually work well for him, because I think it's martial learning, right? So there was a resignation. Okay, so you've advanced by default, so he's already through to the final. Knowing Mass is through to the final. Contestant died. Okay. Well, interesting. So someone else went through to the final. And now, who won? The winner is... you, who's the person I said would win. Cool. I mean, he did get one resignation, and then his person who should have been in the final died, but whatever. It's fine. We get tabletop player for 5 years. Go back to the temple. 2 moons. A portent, a sign. I hear yelling coming from the shrine as I approach the door. Mitsuyo stumbles upon me, pointing at the sky. Following his frantic eyes, I see it. The moon. Another moon. I've read about it in archives of old. It announces something, but what? And gain astronomer, which just gives me monthly lifestyle experience 15% forever. Yeah, I think I'll take the monthly lifestyle experience of like a 15% boost forever. That seems good. Tourney grounds. I'm going to gain some prestige here. I would like to participate in the horse race, but... Oh, nothing triggered at the temple. That's good. I did not qualify. Well, such spectacle, I will say. This person's saying that we shouldn't be doing this. We should be worshipping. I'll say boo, boo, I guess. Which is fine. Satoko came of age. This is my daughter. Alright. And the winner is... somebody. The winner was this person. Well done, them. Wonderful. Okay. Well, that's fine. We turned up. We got some piety, and then we left. It's pretty much what we're doing in most places. My daughter can marry. Now, she does have an inheritable trait that we haven't got anywhere else, so I'm going to marry her off matrilineally, just so we can try and keep that trait around. You could marry this Herculean person. Actually, wait a second. You could marry Kintaro, who is a giant Herculean person. Yeah, you know what? You're going to marry Kintaro. Fantastic, and it'll keep him around as well. Right. That's good. Carrying on. Tournament is over, and we get to go home. Our friend died, not ideal, and we get a wandering lifestyle perk. Oh, I don't really know what we want here. Decreased travel option cost, I guess, is fine. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I'm at war? Who am I at war with? The Awari conquest of Izu. Wait, when did I join this war? Who are you? When did I join this war? I'm attacking in the war against this person, apparently. Okay. Well, it was nice of it to, like, tell me, I guess. It probably did, and I just missed it, because I was in the tournament screen. Burying the hatchet. Don't want to stop being rivals with the person who was trying to seduce my wife? Yeah, sure, why not? He's gonna die soon anyway. Right, let's head over here and beat them up. Right. Over here. We're only losing 3 gold while at war. That's not bad. That's perfectly reasonable to only lose 3 gold while at war. We have won this war. What happens if we enforce demands? I gain the contested titles. Okay. I gained some land. I gained this land. But wasn't this land held by my... Was this not held by my family at some point? I guess not. Okay. I don't really know why I was in that war, but okay. Negotiate alliance. That's fine. I have another brother who's not got any land. Yep. You are now going to get this brand new piece of land that I got. Oh, actually, I think this is the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, different small peninsula. Right, that's fine. Oh, I don't know what I just clicked away. Why don't you do a little refresh for me? I clicked away Grand Right. I see. I do want to hold another Grand Right, but I really want to declare war on this land at some point. How many allies do you have? You have 5,000 allies. I'd love to do a holy war for duchy and just take that duchy. Or a conquer duchy and just take that duchy as well. It would be perfectly acceptable. Except it doesn't say I'm going to get it. So I'm going to declare a holy war. And declare a war. Right. Rally point. We'll rally up here. Let's just go men at arms for now. I'm not going to pay... Well... Pay you the money that I owe you, apparently. Although I didn't start the war, so I don't see why I owe you any money, but... Okay, I guess I was the war leader at some point. Let's just get rid of all these pop-ups. Where are we? There we go. Right. That gets rid of all the pop-ups at the top while we're at war. Just putting us in charge of the army means that we're ineligible to be in charge of any of those things. I should have just declared for the single county, actually. Ineligible to be invited to any of those things, sorry. I'm saying 2 things at once. Being in charge of the army means we're ineligible to be invited. Declaration of love. My vassal's going to attempt to seduce me. I'll say, okay. How many lovers do we have? We currently have 5. Okay. I thought it might be more, but there you go. I now have everything I need to have here. Let's let you go for a hook. Could go to their capital. Are they doing anything, or are they just like chilling? Look for a guy with a hat on. Oh, there they are. Wait here for a little bit. We're gonna wait for them to get over. Oh no, they're sieging over there. Okay, that's fine. Let's quickly go and land, and then go around here. Beat them up. They're going to get on boats and head to where we've just sieged, but that's okay. Yep, they're going for the war goal. Besiege this back. Head back. I'm missing a new one of you. That person can do that job. Wait, which council died? It was you, right? So that means that your child is inherited. I can now modify your vassal contract, get rid of council rights, and then you can give me like no levies or something. And war declaration. You're still unhappy. Okay. Well, there you go. Terrible vassal contract for us, but means he can't force himself back on the council, so that's fine. Land. How many days have I got this recently disembarked penalty for? Another 20. Right, go get him. Tsukimichi came of age. He's an astute intellectual. I've lost my court gardener and I need a new stewardship perk. Court gardener is going to be you. Your stewardship perk is going to be fearful troops, which will make my men at armed maintenance go down per dread, which actually now means that I'm earning money while at war because all of my expenses were men at arms maintenance. And I have a lot of it. Cool. Now we're going to attack them. We defeat their army because theirs has levies in it and ours does not. And they were the same size. Get my 10 gold for that person. You're probably retreating like there, right? Oh no, they're retreating onto the boats. Okay, I've taken war score. They're heading down here for some reason. No. Do this. Okay. Yep, then chase them down there. I'm gonna catch their army here now. Is it love? She will not become my soulmate or the infatuation ends today. I'll say one true love's kiss is all I can give. Well, we shared one kiss. I guess maybe I'm not able to have a soulmate because I've already had a soulmate. That would kind of take away the point if I had another. Let's get another 10 gold. You, I'm going to get a weak hook on. And then you're going to head up there. No, you're going to head up there like this. Just so we don't pay any money. And then in a couple of months, we'll have done this. My wife has died. Oh no. Okay. As is my counselor. Is that my... Oh, it's my Taisho. Okay. You can now be my counselor. I guess I could have you on this one. Does this reduce men-at-arms cost? No. Oh, I thought it did. Oh, this one reduces raised army cost. Oh no, stay on the one you're on then. That's fine. That's fine. My son can marry. Let's see here. You are going to marry. Let's go for 15 years. Yeah, there's not many people who are in the right age bracket for you, unfortunately. You're going to marry this person, I guess. That's fine. Okay. Right. One more month. Yay, we did it. Enforce demands. Okay, I've lost my court artificer, which is fine. We're not going to replace him. This land, you are just now my vassal, which is good. I demand that you convert to my religion, which he has now done. Great. That's all fine. Yeah, and he loves me. That's what you love to see. And now we have all the modern day de jure borders of Japan. Great. There's a grand tournament going on? Where? Oh, up here. Do I want to go to that? Yeah, we could do a train for a tournament and then do a tournament. Yeah. Let's go. Let's do a tournament. Actually seem to get us an alright amount of... that'll do. Yeah, it got us an alright amount of piety. Let's go. This goblet now has a court grandeur on it. Or even more court grandeur on it. That's good. Two people got along as we're Traveling. Oh yeah, we need to remarry or I'm going to not gain the max amount of piety I can gain, right? Yes. Okay. Let's go for all here. We could marry my courtier here, who I thought was our lover at one point. Oh no, or we might have just slept with her though. But yeah, we'll marry her. They might get fecund, they will definitely get beautiful if we have any children, so that seems reasonable. Yep. Heading up here. Nope. I'll take the increased speed to the tournament. Friend taken prisoner. That's... Oh. Prisoner not dead, unfortunately. Right. You can do that job for now. Stolen keepsake. Who are the people arguing over it? My Bushi says that my son has stolen his thing. I'm going to say it's my son's. I'm not biased at all, though. Okay. That's all fine. We have arrived at the tournament. Let's go to the temple. I was going to say, let me find inner peace. Atsuko came of age. That's my daughter. She's ugly, robust, and has lover's pox. Too much of a good thing. I'm not giving up any of our lovers. On track to qualify for board games, and she is going to marry. Set to 10 years. Somebody with high prestige gain. You're going to marry this person of the fruit. Actually, you could. No, yep, this person of the Fujiwara dynasty. There we go. That's fine. Here, board game will begin in 1 day. It began. I'm ready. I'm not going to cheat. We're going to go back a few moves. This is literally what we just did. But this time we won our board game. Fantastic. Also, my champion qualified. That's good. Champions qualifying for board games and for wits things in general is unexpected because the personal champion gets bonuses for prowess, but prowess isn't used in these, so generally your personal champion, if they're good, isn't good at this, but ours was. Okay. It's fine. The betrothal was accepted. So we have ourselves. We have Kanezane here. We have Tomoko. We have Masayori. So I think we should be favored, but I also think that Kanezane is probably up there as well. Anyway, let's go. Tomoko is through to the final. Alright. Oh, because of resignation. I'm not going to cheat. I'm then going to go for a 75% chance, and we've won. Fantastic. I think we've got this in the bag. Also, what are my intents? Can I choose a different intent that would be useful? No. Okay. I will face Lady Tomoko. I'm not going to cheat. I will take my 75% chance of a great success, and we are winning the board game contest. Wonderful. Victory! We are the contest winner. We gain prestige, we gain money, we gain a Grandmaster for 5 years, which gets us learning, maximum battle roll, a whole bunch of other stuff, and we receive a prize at the end of the tournament. Do I want to become friends with this person? Sure, why not? I'm gonna go to the temple and then gain some more piety. And then turning grounds. Do I want to get more Falconer experience? Of course. Let's continue to do that. Temple in 12 days. No second event at the temple again. Time to show the world my skill at archery. And... oh, you become my something. That's not good. Show the world my skill at archery. But my personal champion qualified, which is good. Can I do this? I cannot change your contract because, yeah, it's already been changed. Yeah, unfortunately. You good at anything else? You could be my Taisho, I guess. Yeah. You could be my tie show. Where are we? Down in the 11s. Yeah, I gave way too many people the ability to go on my council. Yeah, and then you were going to be my Taisho, or my Metsuko again. Wonderful. Right, back to this. Forward at the butts. The arrow from a competitor looses from the bow and thunks into the target. A light smattering of applause follows. I lean on my bow, bored awaiting my turn. Another arrow strikes home. Sukechika wanders off to pick up his bow. I need to find something to do as I wait, else I will lose my mind. I can lower their score. This is my personal champion though. I can wander off to have a chat to the crowd. I'll have to bear it. I'll wander off to have a chat with the crowd. Learn of somebody's lover's secret. Also, my new wife just got lover's pox. We got a massive score increase. Let's go for a 78% chance, which we got. And did we win? We won! Fantastic. Which gets us Merry Aim, which is a bunch of bonuses. We get prestige, we get money. It's good. We've exposed a lover's secret, and we got a prize ring and a prize urn. And we got a bunch of bow experience and a bunch of wit experience as well, which gives us even more monthly lifestyle experience. Great. And now we get to head home. All the way back down here. Ooh. Your culture just discovered battlements. We'll make these two work together and they'll stop being rivals. I get one of these. Ooh, which one do I want? Have I got anything that would be good for us here? I mean, blood is definitely good, but it might take a bit long to activate. I think what I got in here that would actually be useful for us for what we're trying to do. If there's any, yeah, this one gets you piety at like the one of the higher levels, but it's not really that good. Or piety from pilgrimages. Yeah. Maybe I just take House of Warriors, but I'm not really planning on doing that many more. Like wars, but that might be useful for the AI when they take over. Yeah, that would probably be useful for the AI. Let's give them House of Warriors, because they'll also go down this path and it'll make them much better at fighting. Yeah, cool. So, that'll work. Do I want to become a herbalist? Yeah, I guess so. I found some poisonous herbs. Oh, I need to change my cultural fascination. Thank you. My cultural fascination is going to be... I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I guess, the one that gives you... Was the one that gives you economic buildings? Maybe there isn't one at this tier that gives you economic, because battlements is fortification, that's military, so there should be an economics one. Oh no, that's manneralism. Oh, I see. In which case, why don't you go get me the military buildings? Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, cool. And now, in theory, I can now upgrade all my castles, which is probably worth doing. Oh, and this one still has the extra building materials, so it's actually extremely cheap. This one doesn't. It's still not that expensive. Actually, cancel that. I'll keep the first one because I'm not sure whether it will keep the buff if I cancel and redo it. Let's put in you. And then, that's fine. Is that only construction time? No, oh, the Royal Architect gets reduced per construction cost. It's only construction time. Okay, it doesn't matter then. I was thinking it might make it cheaper, but it doesn't. Let's do that. Then in our manor, nothing I can do. I guess I could upgrade one of these as well. I don't have influence. The level of influence makes no sense. Investment capacity makes no sense. Yeah, a lot of this stuff doesn't make any sense when you realize you don't have influence. Okay. Is there anything in here? Family shrine? That's probably good. Why can I not do it? I need humility. I can do the T plot. Yeah, I don't really need any of that. What do these get you? Domicile stuff. Yeah. Little domicile piety from that one. What about the T plot? Yeah, nothing. Okay. It's quite a lot for not very much piety, but I guess I could upgrade it anyway. Let's just get it. Right. Cool. And then we're almost back. Do I want to try and get Aspiring Blade Master for myself? Of course, I now have Aspiring Blade Master. My prowess has gone up even further and people like me even more. Right. In more Wanderer experience, more Horse experience. Private Garden is finished. We can now upgrade that with the Domicile Piety there. That's fine. Only takes 3 days for that to finish. We can now upgrade it again to get even more Domicile Piety. Cool. And then we could upgrade it again to get even more Domicile Piety. It's not a lot of piety we're earning, but it is only taking a couple of days to do. Yeah, you know, I'll upgrade my gardens as well. That's fine. We'll tell this vassal they have to come and pay me tribute. And I'll upgrade this one as well. Just so we fully upgraded that. And now we can get another thing if I wanted it. How about this one? What have we got in here? Event. Trampled underfoot. How many times have I told you to stay away from the newly planted lotuses? My daughter Yoshiko appears, covered in petals and dirt, pursued by my gardener, Takako. Yoshiko cries, "We were playing hide and seek and no one would have found me if it wasn't for her. That damn girl has trampled all my hard work, Shogun. It will take weeks to undo the damage. So the trick is to not get caught. Yoshiko will help replant them, or children may play where they like." Let's say the trick is to not get caught. Okay, and then that's saying I got a new artifact. Right. We can extort subjects, definitely. Let's do that. I'm going to take the tyranny again and get a huge amount of extra money. Going to hold a grand right? Sure. We can hold it every 5 years, so we might as well hold another one. It's fine. We're inviting a few people now. I'll hold 3 people. Right. It's all fine. Lines about legacy. Gain some more piety. I think we worked out we need 6.5 to do like a change of religion that changes nothing. So we're kind of probably talking about 10,000, right? Well, actually, let's have a look. How much would it cost? Oh, it's 2.5 for nothing. Oh, we might actually be good to go. Let me see. Do I get to keep the thing at the bottom? That's what I don't know yet. Like, I don't know whether I get to keep my special doctrine or not. The immaterial harmony. Because if I don't get to keep it, then I'd rather not do it, probably, but we'll see. Our daughter Takako has been born. And we're having our dark ritual. Okay, so let's read from the ancient grimoire. I'd like herbalist. We did not get herbalist again. Okay. It's fine. Ugh. Can I change your contract? Really didn't mean to give you war declaration. Or not give you cancel rights. I just meant to give you war declaration. Okay, at least you're not that terrible at your job. Right, that's fine. Let's have a little look at our religion. Let's see what we can do with it. Yeah, let's see whether we can convert it to something that would be good for us. Actually, let's do a test first, because I want to change our religion, but I don't want to change it if we lose immaterial harmony, because immaterial harmony is the thing that holds the realm together. So if you got rid of it, it's just pointless. Let's see. Name, test. Does Done. Create faith. Right, we are now in the test faith. Immaterial harmony stays. Okay, that's all I needed to do. Did I do a save? Wait a second, so that's 107. Yes, I did a save. Okay, I wasn't actually sure whether I'd saved or not, but in my head I was like, I've saved the game. But then it hadn't actually consciously gone past my brain that I'd saved the game. So that's fine. Right, so we'll let that load. And then we will start making ourselves a new faith. Let's see here. So, what do we want to do with our faith, I guess is the question. Well, we can actually go in and out of this. So let's, because I think we can make a change. Let me just make a change. So let's just say righteous and then go out and then go back in. Yeah, so it saves it. So we can go in and out if we want to. Let's see what we want. I want witchcraft to be... Ooh. Virtuous is definitely interesting. Yeah. Fully accepted. Virtuous is interesting. That would cost 4,000 to do. That would have to be basically our only change. It's interesting. Accepted would definitely be better. But yeah, if that was our only change, would we be happy with it? Maybe. Yeah, let's see. Team sex relations, kinslaying, yeah, all of that's fine for us. That's all fine for us. Yeah, I don't think any of this needs to change. None of this needs to change. None of this needs to change. Yeah, that's all fine. Communal identity is fine. Although it will cause it to spread slowly. Ancestor worship. I think that's okay. That's pretty good at keeping your realm stable. Those long reign bonuses go up. Vassals are more likely to attend your feasts. Yeah, I actually think that this is absolutely fine. I think that just changing it so that witchcraft is a virtuous would be perfectly okay for us. So what are we going to call it? Also, we need to look at our vassal list. Who's not going to convert? Why will you not convert? Zealous, zealous, zealous. Yeah, and there's no way for us to convert them because these two are 100 opinion anyway, and they're not gonna join us. Okay, that's fine. So, what colors are the faiths already? So they're all reddish. So let's make ours red, but let's maybe go for like absurd red. So ours is gonna be like red, like very, very, very red. Something like that, I think, works for us. Let's do that. Remembering that the color that's here is not the color that will be on the map, necessarily. But anyway. We'll keep the faith icon. What's the name gonna be? Give me a second. Okay, so I went to look up what the Japanese word for witch is and realized that I went down a rabbit hole that was far too large for us to go through in here. Suffice to say that there isn't a singular word that's really a great translation, as most of the words are gendered for witch, which then means that it just doesn't work, right? I thought about going for the Grand Rite Kami's name, the Tokyo no Kami, or the Tokoyo no Kami, but it's a little bit much to go Tokoyo no Kamito. It's a little bit much for a religion name. So I'm going to accept the fact that we cannot come up with a suitable Japanese name very quickly. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to embrace the fact that we can't come up with a name and instead go with Witchto. The adjective will be Witchto, a singular follower will be a witch, and many followers will be witches. That's what we're going to do. We're going to embrace the fact there is not a good translation and just go with that. We're going to convert all of these people. I was going to say translate them all over into our new faith, and yeah, great faith. Let's go. So Yeah, you see it's not quite the same color as it was in that screen. It's still red, but yeah, it's not quite the same color. It also converted a huge amount of the land as well. I'm assuming the holy sites are the same. Yeah, except that you didn't convert. Oh, there's only a 3% chance that he would convert in the first place. What about now? 40... Okay. I'll take the 48% chance he converts. Next. You're also not really wanted to convert. We'll take the 46% chance. Let's see. The Wichito Schism. The Shinto priests have lost their way and can no longer be trusted to guide us. To remedy this, I've gathered a select group of Gujis together to discuss the future of our faith. These Wichito Gujis are encouraging cooperation and tolerance even towards non-believers and have requested the aid of the spirits to help guide the faithful through these turbulent times. The burgeoning movement has decided not to instate a religious head, preferring instead to let each Guji determine what teachings are appropriate for their own shrine. The world will see that Amaterasu favors us. Okay, he converted. That's great. We got one converted, which means that we now got that level of learning per level of devotion back. And the other guy said, nah, I'd rather attain my reward in Nirvana, but that's a crime, you see, so I could imprison him for it. He might rise up and rebel. Actually, although it's a crime, I can't imprison him for it. Oh, okay then. I guess maybe because my crown authority is in... I don't know. Maybe it's related to crown authority. It probably isn't. Interesting. It said it was a crime, but I guess it's not. We still have our immaterial harmony, which is good, so that means all the other faiths see us as righteous, which is what we wanted. And now, we've achieved pretty much everything I wanted to achieve. Is there anything else that we want to do before we leave the AI to it and let them run Japan for a couple hundred years? I think the main thing I would want to do is just make sure our men-at-arms are sorted. Oh, did I inherit some? I did. Oh. Actually, it makes life a lot easier. I'll just upgrade the men-at-arms we inherited then. Let's do that then. Wonderful. And then we will wait a second or two. Just, oh, he refused to bow to me. That's fine. It's not a problem. We'll just wait for our men-at-arms to reinforce. New stewardship perk. I'll grab Heergeld. More vassal tax contribution. A couple of the keeps are finishing, so now we can upgrade things in here. Like, we can upgrade the sick house. Will definitely be good. Izumo. Also, Izumo's at 30 development. This one's at 34 development. What's the development like across the world? So ours is at 34. Let's look at the big ones. 36, 43, 46. Yeah, so we're good. Like, we're in the second tier, though, of development in terms of the world. We're not at the bleeding edge, but we're close. Yeah. Okay. Right, Izumo, I'm going to upgrade your sick houses as well. Just waiting for these guys to finish reinforcing. Then I'll be happy. Child of my blood, I have a grandson. Okay. That's all fine. And just another couple of months. Horiko comes of age. Intricate web weaver. It's fine, I'll say no to that one. How much is this reinforcing by each month? Only by 6. I might just leave it there. Okay. Cool. So this is where we are going to end us playing our character, right? This is us saying we have reached the end of the campaign. We have created a new religion, which is going to spread across everything. We have conquered all of modern-day borders of Japan. We have left ourselves in a very, very strong situation. We have a incredibly deep family, as in we only have 48 living members. Wow. Actually, most living members of the family are either our sibling or our children. Wait, oh, that's only in the house. That's only in our house. I forgot. Yeah. We have 90 members of our dynasty. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So yeah, we have a lot of, potential heirs for our land, which is good. Everybody loves us. We've done things that mean that high prowess gives you opinion, which is actually part of our culture. That's Bushido. So It's going to be incredibly stable. They're going to be very good at fighting. We've given them lots of men-at-arms. We've created a new religion, which has made witches a virtue, and I'm interested to see how that works. Also, how do I reveal myself to be a witch then? Do I have to go into my own secrets? See, I can expose other people as a witch, but I can't expose myself as a witch, which is odd, because you'd think you'd want to be a witch if it's a virtue, but anyway. Yeah, so we've done that. So I think we've made everything pretty good. It's going to mean that we're going to have a fairly unified religion across Japan as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. My prediction is that the AI will basically sit here for a little bit and then we'll conquer some land and then we'll start expanding, or they're going to become China. Those are kind of my guesses. We'll see what happens, but for now, I think we're going to end the episode here. I'm going to have one last look over here just because I saw it. We have the Empire of Italia and the Holy Roman Empire and Giant Brittany. Yeah, Enclave Independence, I think I might turn it on. It's very silly over here for the next playthrough. Talking of the next playthrough, just because I know this isn't the end of the series, but this might be the last video that some people watch, what we're going to do is, I'm recording this a little bit in advance, so I've recorded a couple days in a row, so I actually don't know if Paradox have released a new patch for the game yet. If they did release a patch, probably on the day that this came out, because this should be coming out on Tuesday, I think, then we will probably play a new campaign on that patch. If Paradox haven't released a new patch, I don't know. We might play a modded campaign, or we might play a campaign down here. I haven't quite decided. I'm not entirely sold on playing a campaign down here. I'm not sure if that sounds interesting or not, but yeah, we'll see what mods are updated for the current version of the game and see what we're feeling. But yeah, it'll all basically depend on what's been announced between me recording this video and this video going out, because Paradox have been talking about a new patch for the game, and if they update vanilla game, I would very much like to try out some of the new stuff in the patch, whatever it is. Like, they've been talking about stewardship, like reducing the amount of domain that you get from it and other such things, but we'll have to wait and see those changes whenever they happen. Anyway, thank you for watching. There won't be a video tomorrow because I'm not around, but there will probably be a video on Thursday, which will be our epilogue to the series, so if there's anything that you want to see in that video, please let me know and I'll try and include it. We're going to do a run through of all of the map modes, we're going to do a run through of our family, we're going to look at the dynasty tree, and we're going to do a bunch of that after each time jump that we do in terms of letting the game run in observation mode. So, thank you very much for watching, I'll see you next time, goodbye.